What's up, guys? The chairman here again, and welcome back to South Shields FM23, the Youth Academy Challenge. If you haven't watched the previous episode, go check that out. There we get our youth intake for the first time in this series. But today we are at the end of the season, and let's go and see how the season went. And here we are at the South Shield season, end of season review 2023-24 season. Really excited about this. And let's go. Transfers, nobody came in. All outs. Doherty to Solihull Moores, Little to Accrington Stanley, and Miles Boney to Grimsby down. Those were the outs, and nobody did came in because it's the rule that we cannot sign anybody. And here we don't have the season preview because I don't know why. Here's only the cups, the FA Cup and the Build FA Trophy. And the FA Cup, we needed to go to the FA Cup proper, and just that we did. First game, Lowestoft Town 5-0 win against home. Really good win. And we go to away game against Spelber Town, 1-0 win on there. We faced AFC Filed in third, or that was the fourth qualifying round, I think. And we managed to win 2-1 that. And then the first round, first game away against Bromley, 1-1 draw, but I don't know. I would like to have won this game, but at home, 2-0 defeat. Bromley is it in the same? Yeah, it's National League team, so league above us. And I don't know. We did play better in the first game, but managed to lose in the second one. And FA Trophy, we expected to be competitive in FA Trophy. Final position, third round. 1-1 draw against Leamington, and managed to win the replay on that. And Gateshead won against us, 2-1 scoreline. Well, a little bit disappointed about that. I would like to have at least decent cup run in one of those. Of course, FA Cup was the main aim for the season, besides the league, of course. But yeah, a couple of rounds and maybe a little bit more money in Gates receipts would have been decent. And moments to remember: biggest win 5-0 against Lowestoft. Gomez, Alexandra, Heaney, Moores, and Hooper. Match to remember: 2-5, 5-2, if you could say, win against Gloucester City. Jenkins, Hooper, Heaney, Gomez, and Smith goal scorer. And goal of the season goes to Joao Gomez's goal in 36th minute, 4-0 against Kings Lynn. Really good win against Kings Lynn on there. Finances are up because, of course, we don't know the last year's finances, which is a little bit odd because if I would be in a save where I change teams, the team will know the last year's finances. Of course, they should be a bookkeeper who knows the financial stuff. So why don't we know those stats? It's odd, but yeah, sponsorships and everything is going up. No new sponsorship going on. Most notable deal, no new sponsorship. Our reputation is local, of course, because we are the lowest tier. Little bit merchandise sales. 530 shirts sold, and Gomez was the most shirt selling player. Heaney, Woods, Mudley, Henry, and Hooper the other. all those 5 guys are key players of ours. So nice to see them in there. And how did we line up? This was the formation that we did use in the end of the year mostly. 4 on back, DM, 2 midfielders there, winger and inside forward, and Gomez on top. And if you look here, Joao Gomez got 41 goals for us. Mackenzie Heaney on left-hand side, 21 goals, 12 assists. Ryan Medley-Henry didn't perform that well than the 2 others, but 8 goals, 6 assists is really good. Smith and Woods were pairing in the midfield. 8 goals to Smith, 4 to Woods, 6 assists for Woods and 4 for Smith. Also, Blair Adams in our left wing back score 2 goals and assist 4. Hunter assist 6 goals, and Bodham in central defender assist 4 goals, which is impressive. And Tommy Scott, of course, played all 51 games of the season. And here you can see we didn't won any awards. On other hand, there is vote going on for the manager of the year, so it haven't decided yet. Player awards, in other hand, Gomez was the main man. Fans player of the year, young player of the year, goal of the season, top goal scorer. Mackenzie Heaney got 21 assists, that is the most one. Most player of the matches award, 11 for Gomez. Highest average rating, 7.5, also Gomez. And Jack Bodenham got 50% of passes completed per 90 minutes. Or is it 50 passes completed? Maybe it's 50 passes completed per 90 minutes. That is amazing. That tells that we are playing from behind and trying to build our play through the defense. Record breakers, most overall goals by player in a season, 41, Joao Gomez, and he's only 21 years old, so we have a bright future with him. Hopefully, he doesn't want to sign new contract, but hopefully when the season turns, hopefully he then would like to renegotiate a new contract. Most league goals per player for season, 38 by Joao Gomez, so he didn't actually score 40 league goals, but 40 goals, over 40 goals in general. Most goals by player in a match, 3, that is also a new record by Joao Gomez. And most goals by player in a league match is also Joao Gomez's record. Most assists by player in a season, 21, Mackenzie Heaney. Most clean sheets by player in a season, Tommy Scott, of course, 17 clean sheets in 51 games. That is brilliant. Joao Gomez got 11 player of the matches, and Woods got 8 yellow cards. And a lot of more records here. Briggs, most league goals by a player, 70 goals. Briggs maybe have the highest goals in our team. That is what it means. Youngest player, James Wood, are this year's youth products, maybe the best guy. Featured in the late season games, 15 years old and 252 days. And he did perform really well, I think. Oldest player is Lewis Alexandra, 35 years old veteran. Fastest goal, Gomez, 5 minutes and 14 seconds in the start of the game. Youngest goal scorer, Killan Humes, 17 years old and 95 days. Killan Humes scored 1 goal in this season, and he is one of the last year's youth products. The season we did sim to get our team, and oldest goal scorer, of course, is Lewis Alexandra with 34 years and 290 days at the time when he scored the goal. And here you can see the dynamic timeline. I don't like to see that. That is boring. But if we go to see the games at the start, And here you can see all the games. And last time when we were here, we were in early April. And if we look the games here, we didn't lose a single game at the end of the season. Last time when we did lose was against Darlington, who won the league 2-1 scoreline. And like you are seeing, 2 games at the bottom. We were in the playoffs. First game, playoff semi-final, Kings Lynn Town. We managed to win 4-0 scoreline. Martin Smith and hat-trick for Joao Gomez. And we were through to the final of the playoffs where we played against Southport. The game ended 4-0 also. Martin Smith, 2 for Joao Gomez, and Keelan Humes become our youngest goal scorer, the 4th one there. So that means that we are going in Vanorama National League next year. Unexpected promotion. I didn't think that we could be in this position. I thought the board's expectations for the playoffs and the fans' expectation for the playoffs was too high, but the games went smoothly. When we ticked that formation and started to play good football, there was no team that could beat us, and it shows those playoff games where we face 2 teams which we haven't won in regular season games. Both teams beat us, or was it that Kingsling another game was draw, but we didn't won none of those games in regular season, but in playoffs 4-0 both games. Really solid football. And and also the youngsters played really well on those games. You can see here James Woods start 5 and became 2 times from the bench, so 7 games. He assists 3 goals, only 1 less than Blair Adams did in the 28 starts and 1 sub appearance. So he did perform really well. No arrows up going, so I don't know what is going on with his training, but he looks really good, and hopefully we can upgrade those training and youth facilities for the next year so we can start producing our youngsters and train them really well. Also did promote Frankie Hawk to the first team at the end of the year. He looks also really decent. 1 appearance and 5 sub appearances. Really decent addition to the central defender and DM. He played a couple of times in the DM position also. He looks decent prospect, 5-star potential. He can grow a lot in future, and we'll get the chances. I can say that about him. And also, where is he? Priestley Brooking did game for the first team. 1 appearance and 2 sub appearances. He looks also promising youngster. Good mental attributes. Hopefully he can grow on technicals and a little bit on those physicals. And we have set a couple of those mentoring groups to get those bad personalities off. One is Brookings group, where is Michael Woods, Alex O'Keefe and Priestley Brooking, and other one is Frankie Hawks, where it is Jack Bodenham and Dylan Morse. You get something going on there. Morse is very professional, which is good, and also O'Keefe is very professional and Woods is professional. So hopefully they can thought something to those youngsters and get those bad personalities of them. And if we look the finances, we are on red heavily. Hopefully we can get some money into the team next year. Next year's budget, you can see here, we are 8,000 below our wage budget. So I don't actually know why we are on red, because we are under our budget, but still making loss. So I don't know about that. And transfer budget also there, but we of course don't use that much. Maybe swivel a little into the wage budget, and maybe we can offer a new contract of some of our guys. But let's see. Supporters profile has updated. We gain 46 new followers, going towards that 1,000 followers rating. Family is up and rising. Core drop a little bit, and yeah, I like those visions. Develop players using club youth system, play defensively solid football, play direct, play counter-attacking, be competitive against Casehead. And those we did meet. Next year's club vision, attempt to avoid relegation in National League. That is something, of course, which is our main objective next year. We don't want to relegate and become crumbling back to the lowest tier in English football. Let's accept that. And there is end of season meeting. I'm gonna do those in offline. And yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else I could show you? Maybe we go club vision and see the board. We got a new contract, but I haven't asked anything because we are on red. Those finances, I think we won't get anything out of the board at this time. And yeah, Jeff Thompson is yet again our chairperson. The courtesum did fall, and we didn't get a new board, and that hopefully the takeover will happen next year, and we can get some money to the team. And yeah, I'm excited for the upcoming season in Vanarama National League. Hopefully you are too. And yeah, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done that, and leave the comment below. What do you think about our first season in National League South? That was unexpected promotion. And those youth players look really decent. If we look at the end, those under 18s players, there are a lot of potential guys. And also, I have given everybody a note that with saying what kind of a player he was at the start of the year and which year's intake he did came through. And when they are promoted to the first team, I'm gonna give them proper faces like you are seeing. If I can click Presley Brookings' face, a little bit update on those region faces. But yeah, stay tuned for the season number 2. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done already, and leave a comment below. How do you think the season went on your perspective? And we see you in the next episode. Bye bye.